Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is a little bit different because this is a new recipe. I've never tried this before. It was a video that was sent to me by my friend Wendy. Now, Wendy had sent me a video months ago about tangerine steamed buns, or steamed buns that look like fruit. And I actually have a link above if you want to check that out. It came out really great. Anyway, about a month or two ago, Wendy sent me another video. This time, it was dumplings that look like koi fish or goldfish. It's so adorable, kind of intimidating, but I really want to challenge myself to see if I can make it. So this is gonna be one of those raw videos where I haven't practiced anything. I'm just gonna go with it and see how they come out. So if you wanna go on this journey with me, stick around. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to make is a filling. Now this is a pork and shrimp filling, which sounds good to me. So I've quadrupled my recipe because I need practice. So to the pork, I'm adding minced shrimp, minced shiitake mushrooms. These are dry that I rehydrated in boiling water for about an hour, and I've minced it really fine. There's a cup of diced carrots. And then we have aromatics. We've got minced ginger and garlic. The scallions I'm gonna wait till the end, so come back to that. And then as far as the seasonings, we have cooking wine, we have soy sauce, and then sesame oil, white pepper, and then this recipe actually calls for chicken bouillon powder, so see how that goes. All right, now, according to the instructions, you're supposed to mix it with chopsticks in one direction. So it's gonna take me a while. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I've mixed it for quite a while and it's pretty well incorporated. At this point, I'm going to add in my scallions. Put all of that in there. Right, and then I'm going to mix it a little bit more until all of it is incorporated. And then I'm going to wrap it with saran wrap and put it in my refrigerator until I'm ready to fill it. Okay, time for the dough. Now this recipe calls for wheat flour, which I have in this big bowl here. To that, we're gonna add tapioca flour. Put that in there. And then, where's my salt? There it is. And salt. We're gonna first whisk this together, get it all blended nicely. And then we're gonna be pouring boiling water to this and mixing it with my chopsticks. Okay, that looks pretty good. Set that aside. Ooh, flour everywhere. Okay, so I've gone ahead and boiled some water. All right, let's see how this works. I'm right-handed, so I'm moving the pot over to my left, and we're going to slowly mix in the boiling water. Gotta try not to burn myself. So according to the recipe, they say use boiling water because that's what's going to help make the dough a little bit translucent. This is a lot harder because the recipe only made about 11 dumplings, and I'm like, that's not enough. So I'm making more, and it's making it harder for me to control this. And I'm gonna use my chopsticks and mix this in until it gets clumpy. I think this is it, guys. My arm can't go any more than this. So we're going to now let this sit for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put a damp towel, cover it up, and we're gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes under the damp paper towel. Let's see what it looks like. Looks still kind of clumpy. Okay, to this now, they said to add cooking oil and then mix it a little bit more. It's coming together a little bit more, looking like that. And what I'm going to do is I need to knead it now until it's nice and smooth, and I'm gonna put this on my cutting board to do the rest. And then we're going to knead this until it becomes a nice smooth dough. All right, so I've kneaded my dough and it's nice and smooth. It took about 10 minutes like I anticipated. What I'm going to do is roll it out and cut little balls that's about 19 to 20 grams. And because I've multiplied this recipe by 4, it's a lot of little balls. The other thing I need to do is take a small portion of that and color it in red or orange to make it look like goldfish. So I've already gone ahead and partitioned off a small piece right there. All right, I've colored my dough in red. It's not as vibrant red as I wanted, but I think this is pretty close for what we're doing because remember, this is my first time trying it. It's kind of like a trial run. So basically what I need to do next is each ball needs 6 tiny red dough. So that's a lot of balls I need to cut up. All right, this is a lot of fun, but a lot of work. So I've rolled out my red balls and each white ball is going to get 6 little balls on it. So 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, and then 1 on each side. It almost looks like a little dice. And then on the other end like this, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just roughly roll it into a ball. And then I'm gonna come back and flatten these to make them dumpling wraps. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this with everything, with all the little pink, red balls I have, and come back and show you what it looks like. What I'm going to do is flatten it out on the counters, my cooktop right here, my cutting board. And then I'm gonna roll it out into dumpling wraps. Make it as round as possible. Let me move this flour out of the way. All right, that looks good. Okay, so according to the video, what we do next is we add the filling. I'm not sure which side looks better. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, got my filling. Just need a little bit. And you put the filling towards one end of the dough. And you roll it like a taco. One up here and the other up here. This is going to be the top of the koi fish. And you see how one end is, they're both open on one end here, and then this piece is going to be the tail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in like this. And I'm trying to remember how she did it. I think it's folding it in and wrapping it to the side. Oh yeah, like this. Like that. It's kind of tricky. The back end is going to get flattened like this. This side is going to become the tail. Okay, so I need to seal this right here a little bit. Okay, so I'm folding the top to make a little bit of the ridge of the koi fish. Okay, we're gonna make the eyes over here in a minute. All right, this is a lot of work. Okay, now in the recipe video, what she did is this is just a boba straw. You're gonna take the round end of it and you're going to make one indentation right here. That's gonna be the mouth. And then you're gonna put one over here on either side because those are gonna be the eyes. What she used looked like a pastry tool. What you need is a little rounded end piece right here because you're going to make an indentation like that. And then what she did is she went in with her fingers and she made a little hole like this for the mouth. This is way harder than it looks, guys. But it's fun. I hope this turns out nicely. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, kind of get the idea of the mouth, right? Not perfect, but okay. And then what she did is you take the straw and you're gonna make little scales, and you're gonna make small indentation on the side of each side of the fish. Like that. Or any flat surface you can find, and you're going to flatten out the tail like this. I think I'm going to go in with my hand a little bit more. I think I also need to flour this. Okay. And then what you do is you need to make you need to score the tail. Don't go all the way through. Just little indentation for the tail. Okay. And then you make 2 actual cuts like that. It doesn't matter where, just somewhere on the tail. So you got a little loose tail going on here, right? Okay, now the next thing you do is, let me make that indentation of the eyes a little bit better. All right, now we need the eyes. So what she did was she used some water. I'm using toothpick. I'm gonna wet the end of my toothpick and then grab, these are black sesame seeds. You're gonna grab a sesame seed with the end of your toothpick. Oh, there, oh! I lost one. This is so comical. Okay, and then you put one what do you call it? Black sesame seed for the eye. Oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy, but kind of fun. Okay. It's not perfect. This is my first one ever, so here's my goldfish or the koi fish. Got the little mouth, the little eyes on each end, and you've got the tail, right? Okay, this is one. We're gonna do the same thing with the rest of these before we steam it. Okay. Okay, so I formed my goldfish or koi fish. I think they look pretty good for my first try. What do you think? I love the coloration on the tails and on the body. The more imperfect they look, I think the better. My daughter and her friends here. Come on over, girls. Come on. This is Julia, and this is her friend Caitlin. What do you think, girls?
Mom, they're so cute.
Okay, so we're gonna go steam these now. Let's see how they taste.
Wait, they look really good.
Don't they look pretty good?
They
Okay.
look like realistic.
So we're gonna put these in our steamer. My steamer basket's a little bit small, so I think we're gonna put maybe, I don't know, right?
The scales. Their mouths are kind of funny.
I know. Okay, let's do 5 maybe. They're all facing each other. Like that. There's 5.
Oh my gosh.
Are you girls ready? So they have to steam for 10 minutes, so we'll be back. All right, it's time for the reveal. Are you girls ready? Ready, here we go.
Oh my gosh. This is so
Wow! Look!
cute.
Wow!
Oh my gosh.
They actually look good. What do you think?
They look so real. That is so
Oh
funny.
my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. Okay, we have to taste it though, right? Let's put it on a plate. I need to. Okay, it's done, it's steamed. Here are my koi fish. Like, it looks really good, right? Okay, now, this is Julia. She's our vegetarian, so unfortunately she cannot try the dumplings because it's pork and shrimp. But Katie can eat whatever. So we're gonna have Katie taste a dumpling. You ready? Remember, it's really, really hot. Yep.
That's so good.
Really good? Seasoning's good?
Oh, so good.
Yay! Success! It looks like you're eating a whole fish with the tail.
I know.
Thanks for being our taster.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Okay, so Katie was gracious enough to taste for us, but now I want to give it a taste too. So let's take a look. It looks too cute to eat. But anyway, here we go. That really is good. The dough is kind of chewy, which I love. I probably could make it a little bit thinner next time for the tail. And then the filling, the pork and shrimp is always such a classic combination, right? And the seasoning is just perfect. Let me give one more taste. I'm really happy with the way it came out. For my first try ever, sorry my plate's not looking so pretty right now, but they look like goldfish. So I'm inspired to make more. I thought maybe next time I add a little bit of yellow and orange. And for Julia, since she's a vegetarian, I promised her I'll be making her vegetarian dumplings that look like flowers. So stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed watching the video, please give it a like, share, and leave comments because I love hearing from you. And don't forget to subscribe and press that notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.